What's up guys, today I'm taking you through my 6-month real use review of the Major Fitness B52 PRO Smith machine. When I was on the hunt for a home gym, specifically a Smith machine, there were so many options. I honestly did not know where to start. It's really hard to distinguish what's really gonna work for your home because all our homes are different and all our use cases could be different. We all train a little differently. So hopefully this can help somebody out there that may be looking for a home gym, whether it be a Smith machine or power racks, because Major does make power racks as well. In this review, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple, guys. I'm gonna break it down in terms of build quality, adjustability, features, and whether or not I'd recommend this Smith machine today. Let's jump right in. So let's kick things off with build quality. For full context, here at home, I have this in my backyard. Me and my wife are the primary users of this machine. Every now and then we will have friends that join us for group workouts. And yes, it definitely works for all of us. And honestly, this thing is super solid. You've got 12 gauge steel on the front uprights, 14 on the middle and the back. And this thing honestly doesn't budge no matter how much weight we've tossed at it. And we've worked out with numerous other people that we'll invite over. And I'm not the strongest, but I've definitely seen over 500 pounds being slammed right into this on a squat or a deadlift. And honestly, this thing has held up like a tank. Most people ask me, well, has it rusted or are you seeing any wear and tear due to being exposed to the elements outside? And honestly, no. Even with rain that we got like several months back to back, this thing is solid, and I'll show you in some of these close-ups, like it looks like if I got it just yesterday. It's obviously under a tarp, but even so, like some people will put this inside. Here in our home, we did decide to put the machine outside because we spend so much time inside. Me and my wife do a lot of work from home. We're constantly sitting. We need more reasons to get out. And this has been a great one. Putting it outside not only lets me get some more fresh air, but honestly, it's so practical, even if I want to take it inside, because this is only about 82.6 inches tall. So this would literally fit in any room of my home. Obviously, you want to check with your home and how tall it is and all that stuff. But it's so practical the way Major designed these because I could make an indoor home gym if I wanted to. I just decided to keep it outside. As far as the Smith machine function goes, you do have 11 adjustable Smith hook options so that you can either store it really high up or it just gives you way more range of motion if you're gonna do shoulder presses, for example, or maybe you wanna do deadlifts and really put it down low. Regardless, you have those options. So you have 11 settings for the Smith machine alone. Personally, I find it super useful to be able to put it at the very top and just store it if I'm gonna be doing anything inside that maybe I don't wanna use the Smith function for. So I'm glad I have that option with this Pro model. Whenever I bring this machine up to other friends and family that are also athletes or into working out, one of the things they often ask me is about the pulleys. How smooth are they? Do they work well? Because when you go sometimes to a public gym, you always encounter one or two that are super like rough or not smooth or just outright broken. Well, that's not the case here. Major, you can tell, really took their time designing this with their aluminum pulley system. It's super smooth no matter how much weight I add to it. So I've had zero issues 6 months into using this machine. I do plan on making a follow-up review in 6 more months for a complete 1-year review of this Smith machine. In fact, I plan to review all my gym gear as I build out my home gym, because at the end of the day, I've kind of learned that I get the most bang for my buck working out at home. And that's probably why you're looking at this video right now, because you're in the process of building your home gym and making sure what takes up space, what you do invest your time and money on is gonna work for you and your family. So moving on. Another cool feature is that the Pro version has more holes. 31 1-inch holes on the uprights, which does allow for a lot of adjustability. So one of the biggest reasons why me and my family opted for the B52 PRO is honestly the dual-sided weight stacks with 170 pounds on each side. The biggest game changer for us was being able to adjust the weight on the fly, seamlessly transition from exercise to exercise, where before on our older Smith machine, we had to do a manual process of adjusting the weight by literally mounting and unmounting different plates. Totally get it's part of the workout. You should be able to do it if you're already working out. But trust me, when you can go from different weights that fast, you just get a little bit more creative with your workouts and you find yourself doing more exercises, which in turn means you're probably gonna make more gains. So Major does offer a variety of different attachments that you can add to this machine to elevate it even more. One of which is some adjustable dip arms. So you can kind of swing these out of the way if you wanted to and put some dip bars on there. So you can do that. You can obviously remove and add these safety bars. It does come with a landmine attachment. So when it comes to weights, that is separate. But I did want to include it and just show what we got because I thought it was a good investment, and that is their rubber coated plates. I find that they're super durable and grippy, so I can easily handle them, slide them in and out, and have no issues. And apparently they're pretty weather resistant because they've also been outside. So who is this machine best for? Honestly, after putting it through its paces for 6 months, I believe this machine is a perfect setup for anybody that may be tight on time and needs something convenient, really accessible. You could just put it anywhere in your home because it really fits really conveniently inside or out. And somebody that maybe doesn't want to spend an extra hour commuting to a gym, going there, coming back, all the prep that goes involved into that. I think anybody like busy entrepreneurs, parents, soon to be parents, I think that this machine would really elevate a lot of people's lives in that capacity to be able to offer practical workouts from home so you can stay consistent, stay true to your goals, and continue to make progress. So being able to have a beautiful setup like this at home is priceless. I think for the price point that Major Fitness offers these days, it's a steal. You can get the machine and still have money left over for maybe a few accessories or a few weights, where with other brands, I've noticed like you spend so much more on the rack that I don't have any extra money for maybe like a extra plate set or more accessories, where with Major, I was able to get, a few accessories and the plates. So would I recommend this machine 6 months later, having experienced it in the way I have? Undeniably, yes. This machine has been put through its paces. I've had so many workouts and good memories on this, and it's only been 6 months. And I'm super excited to continue making progress on this machine. My wife's a personal trainer, so she's constantly putting me through new workouts, and I'm just having fun. As somebody that's constantly busy with other things, this has been honestly a blessing for us. And my wife being pregnant loves the convenience of being able to get her workout safely here at home and not have to go and drive out to a public gym. So absolutely, I would recommend it. Well, there you have it, guys. That's my review of the Smith machine. If you have any questions that I did not answer in this video, make sure to drop them below in the comments and I'll make sure to get back to you ASAP. I will likely be making a follow-up review 6 months from now. So stay tuned as I expand my home gym. I'm gonna be making some cool tweaks. I'm a content creator, husband, father-to-be, and I'll be making more videos like this, so stay tuned.